You think failure is a loud event. You think it's a crash, a scream, a massive explosion of a life gone wrong. But you're wrong. Failure is silent. It's the sound of dust settling on a dream. It's the sound of a clock ticking in an empty room while you stare at a screen. Success isn't killed by the big obstacles. It's murdered by 3 silent assassins that have slipped past your defenses while you were looking for inspiration. Their names are distraction, doubt, and delay, and they are the reason you are still where you were a year ago. Imagine a man named Malachi. Malachi was a master watchmaker, a man gifted with the ability to capture time itself in gears and springs. He had a vision for a grand complication, a watch so perfect it would be his legacy. He had the gold, the diamonds, and the skill. But Malachi's workshop was haunted by the 3 assassins. First came Fay Distraction Fay. Every time Malachi picked up his loop, he'd hear a bird chirping outside, or he'd remember a trivial letter he forgot to write. He'd put down his tools just for a moment, he said. But those moments were thieves. They stole his flow, his focus, and his fire. His workshop became a museum of started, but never finished. He wasn't choosing his life. He was reacting to the noise. This is the death of Fay Sovereignty Fay. Then came Fay Doubt Fay. When the birds were quiet and the door was shut, Malachi would look at the intricate gears and hear a voice. Who are you to build this? You're just a small town watchmaker. What if the springs break? What if the world laughs? Doubt didn't attack Malachi's hands. It attacked his heart. It made him feel like an imposter. It made the gold feel too heavy to lift. Finally, there was the deadliest of all, Fay Delay Fay. Delay was a gracious assassin. It didn't tell Malachi to quit. It told him to wait. Wait until your hands are steadier. Wait until the market is better. Wait until tomorrow. Delay is the silk-lined coffin of greatness. It allows you to feel like a visionary while you are actually a ghost. Malachi died with a workshop full of scrap metal. The grand complication was never born. Not because Malachi lacked talent, but because he lacked Fay discipline, Fay doze. This sound like your life. Your phone is the headquarters of distraction. Your social media feed is the fuel for doubt. And your perfect plan is the excuse for delay. These are not habits. They are predators. To defeat them, you must understand the law of Faymentum Fay. Momentum is the only shield against the silent killers. When you are moving with intense focus, distraction can't find a place to land. When you are taking massive action, doubt can't find a voice to speak. And when you decide that now is the only time that exists, delay is burned alive in the fire of your Fay execution Fay. In the philosophy of Stoicism Fay, they teach us that time is the only thing we can never get back. If you allow distraction to enter your workspace, you are committing treason against your own future. If you let doubt sit at your table, you are drinking poison and expecting to grow. You need to wake up the giant within. This giant doesn't need motivation. It needs a mission. It needs Fay execution. Fay. You kill distraction by building a wall, a digital, physical, and mental fortress around your work. You kill doubt by providing evidence. Doubt hates evidence. Every time you finish a task, you prove to your brain that you are a victor, not a victim. That is the essence of Fay resilience Fay. You kill delay by starting before you feel ready. If you wait until you're ready, you will be waiting in your grave. Greatness is the act of starting in the middle of the chaos with a broken tool and a shaking hand. It's the Fay momentum Fay of the first step that creates the path. Stop being the victim of a silent murder. Stop letting the invisible assassins steal your legacy. The grand complication of your life is waiting to be built. But the gears won't move themselves. Pick up the tools, lock the door, burn the bridge to tomorrow. The clock is ticking, but this time, you are the one who turns the gears.